Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Hearts of Iron 4, where we are going to be continuing with the Egypt game in Kaiserreich. What happened in the previous one is we started building up our industry. We got over the Black Monday. Sorry, Black Monday was here. Then we reformed our government and did all of the reforms, so we have actually a very centralized, politically astute regime in power at the moment. We are like massively market liberal. We then started going down the Cairo Pact, declared war on the Ottomans, got an alliance with Saudi Arabia, who are dead, Tripolitania, who are not, and Mushrib, that's it, who are kind of alive. However, the initial fighting against the Ottomans didn't go massively well. I mean, we've pushed a little bit. We weren't able to save the Saudis, unfortunately, which is really what my goal here was. I wanted to push out very quickly, get across Suez, which we managed, and then go and rescue the Saudis and basically form a line here in the desert and in the mountains against the Ottomans, because I have a lot of really big desert fighting bonuses. Unfortunately, we got bogged down fighting over Suez. We managed to push out a little bit and then halted. Saudi then died, and since then they've basically been attacking us really quite hard, and it's very much a stalemate at this point. We are slowly but surely starting to industrialize. The Ottomans definitely have a bigger industry than we do at the moment, but they've taken a lot of casualties and a lot of damage has been done to their equipment, so even though they have industrial superiority over us, the gap is closing, and is closing quickly, and I think we will be overtaking them fairly soon. Although the two provinces that we were using to build up our industry, Alexandria and Cairo, are now full, and everywhere else has absolutely atrocious infrastructure, so it's going to take us a while to build that up to scratch. But we have quite a few civilian factories. It should get done at some point. Once that's done, we'll probably start moving down here. I mean, we have quite a lot of potential industry, which is nice. Can they naval invade us? They can, but I've actually got people guarding... Well, I had people guarding the ports. Alexandria's guarded, Cairo's guarded, and I've still got a person on the fort at Suez. And if I absolutely need to, I can pull people back. We're actually fairly good control over that area. Are we? Yeah, and we're training some more troops as well, so I can send people out as and when necessary. In fact, I'm tempted to move you. Which province is that port actually in? It's going to let me click on a province. I can check that. Okay, it's not going to let me click on the province. Fantastic. What province is this? Nope, it's not going to let me. Fantastic. Right, click on that. Nope. I am nowhere even near these guys. Stop clicking on them. No, okay. I'm going to hope it's in there. I mean, if it's not here, then... Yeah, it must be in that one. Okay, so that guy is currently guarding it, but I don't really need you there. I could put you over here and completely lock them away. I think I would rather do that, because I do not trust my allies to hold that land. That is a mistake I've made in the past. I have no intention of making it again. I've got the coastline, just the ports. Okay, good. Please tell me you're going to Suez. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. I'm watching for transports coming in right now. Yeah, Kitsukami, I've literally just started, so you've not missed anything. For some reason, Twitch decided, even while Mordred streams, to watch the one he was hosting. Yeah, I've had my Twitch do that before. Like, usually I have a preview thing up in the background just so I can, like, make sure things don't freeze up or whatever, and it would stick on. Although this time it didn't, actually. Okay, cool. So, we're basically just going to sit here and try and fight the Ottomans. We are... Right, we are producing anti-air and artillery. That was something I needed to remember. So we are going down the assault line. We are grand battle plan. We're doing quite a lot of battle planning, because we're going to need to do something pretty outrageous to push out across these mountains. But the Ottomans have absolute air control, and I don't think we're going to be able to compete with them on that front. Plus, I'm just curious and I want to see how the 1 artillery, 1 AA gun works. So, yeah, we're going to try that. I will need to actually research and build AA, though. I'm actually tempted to start doing that now. Okay, we're already researching it. Never mind! 64 days. Glorious. In the meantime, I would say that everything else is guarded. CSA has declared war on the PSA. They're not long for this world. I'd forgotten just how strong the CSA are. Common in France are still fighting, although I think the Entente are pushing down, and oh crikey, Union of Britain's in trouble. Deutsche Metal Africa has done an exceptional job pushing out. Clearly someone actually supported them in their attack on the south coast. Can the Ottomans declare war on you if you never go to war with them? I think so. Although I think it's just very difficult for Egypt not to declare war on them. Because as soon as you take that focus, it's an automatic declaration, so it will block everything else down here. At the moment I'm getting general staff because I want to get the new Egyptian army so I can get rid of the inexperienced military, which is going to be a very big bonus. I need that and these two. And then I think we're going to start working towards the industrialization once again. I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they jumped on Union of Britain before it became a super fortress. Oh man, that place is hard to invade. So difficult. Although, Switzerland's still pushing up through Germany. This is actually kind of hilarious. So even while France is crashing and burning, they are still invading the south of Germany fairly effectively. And I think Austria owns Serbia and co. Albania, Greece, Romania, Serbia. And they are indeed puppets, yes. Bulgaria is independent, but they are not allied with Austria. They have a non-aggression pact with Russia, so I think they're trying to get to Russia. Although Russia is actually doing badly. Japan and the Mongolian Khanate are at war with the Russians at the moment. And Mongolians might actually survive. Oh my gosh! Hey Larsman, how's the war going? Just started. Well, just started today. So far it's still very much a war of attrition. They're actually attacking me here. I'm glad I checked that. It'll take a bit too long to get there. I need to rotate them. Let's grab you and throw you in here. Go, 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 go! Okay, you're fine. And we've almost recovered all of the organisation. Okay, all's good. I just saw that the Ottomans were really low on strength again. I was like, why is that? Oh, they must be... Oh, they were attacking me. And we are still not recruiting any troops, probably because we're still trying to get more guns. Don't be fooled, the Mongols never survive. I really want to see them survive. I think they're actually allied with Japan this time. Nope, they just have a non-aggression. Don't backstab them, Japan, please. Don't do it. No. The last game, Mongolia and the other steppe lords took out Russia. I mean, I thought it was going to happen in the Sardinia game. If it was just Russia versus the Mongols, I'm pretty sure the Mongols would have won. But then Qing declared war on them, Japan declared war on them, and it was just like, yeah, game over. Game over, man. Game over. Ooh, Sardinia's attacking into Sicily. That's good. Have I sent my navy out against the Ottomans? No, because I would lose. The Ottomans have like double the ships I do. And because the Ottoman coastline is actually in a fairly small area, their navy will be concentrated here. It's not like going up against Germany where it could be anywhere. And they very often do split them up. Alright, so we have political power. We can get a new national focus. So I think we're going to go for the Medjay. Yeah. The Medjay were a tribe of Nubians in the New Kingdom of Egypt who formed an elite police force. In the current era, it has come to be a colloquial name along the Pharaonists for the Royal Gendarmerie. The military police, that is to help against the civilian police. Help assist, not against. Crikey, my reading again. At the Sultan's request, we could expand the Gendarmerie, affording it more resources as well as greater authority in law enforcement. Do it. Give me more police. And shooting. Oh, and Russia's fighting Azerbaijan. I just noticed that. Cool. So, I could now get another government thing. Artillery manufacturer would make those cheaper. We would have more air attack, more hard attack. Yeah, not convinced. Though reliability and defense isn't much better. 10% cheaper mechanized could be interesting, though. That's something I actually wanted to check, is how much does mechanized cost in relation to a motorized? Production cost 8. Production cost 2.5. Okay, quite a lot more. You can see the 3D image. That's kind of cool. And these cost 1 extra steel. But they are quite a lot stronger. Just because of the armor and the hardness. I was thinking maybe mechanized. Actually, there would be heavy tanks, because once we take out the Ottomans, we'll have chromium galore. So no, not really worthwhile. Industrial company? No, no, no. We could try and get the cruiser manufacturer, which did look pretty good. And then actually research and start building cruisers. I mean, we do still have our one dockyard. Or get the improved artillery. Screen attack and defense. Naval speed. Oh man, both of these are terrible. I really don't know. Manpower is fine. We could reshuffle our cabinet a little bit, though actually I'm fairly happy with how that's looking. Cheaper fighters. Cheaper heavy bombers. I do like this cruiser manufacturer, I will admit. The Suez Canal Company. Oh, I can't because I haven't invested in the canal. Never mind. I really don't know what to get here. I guess it's going to have to be the artillery manufacturer. Because we have the German investment in Egypt. And we're going to be using artillery and AA. So yeah, we'll do that. Cool. Hey, Bocky. Was a 3D image by Kaiserreich or Vanilla? Vanilla. They added that in Waking the Tiger? Or was it one of the more recent? No, I think it was the more recent update, actually. Great, I've got some cold tea. I've got some nice warm tea, but I also have a cup that's just half full with cold tea, so I think I'm going to mix the two. It's going to be... Are the Ottomans still attacking me? No. This has definitely become a stalemate. And that plays into my favour, because I'm, like I said, I'm fairly sure that we can industrialise more quickly than the Ottomans can now. They've still got all of their penalties. I don't. Cold tea plus warm tea, does that mean it's now tepid tea? Well, it's less than half a cup. It's more like a quarter. So I'll let you know, but this is very, very hot tea, so we'll see. Is it possible to bring T. Lawrence in charge of the OAB in the current version of Kaiserreich? As far as I know. I don't know why that would have been changed. Oops. Oh, crikey. Where's it gone? It's disappeared. Who is actually in charge? Annie Kenny. And then once Britain's gone, they'll be able to focus on that pretty hard. And it looks like Germany's fighting back against the Swiss now. Okay, so we have our flak guns. It is 41. There's a 40. That's not, but this is. And we do have special forces because we are using mountaineers. No. Construction, obviously. Duh. Why isn't Iran in to help? Iran went communist and is currently fighting against Afghanistan. Hey, Vanro. Not very long. Okay. They are attacking us again and losing on pretty much every front. I'm not too concerned. The only place where they've actually managed to make a fairly decent push is here, and that's because they can attack it from 3 different angles. And they're making a fairly hard push into Al-Quds. But everything's green now. I mean, if it got bad, I could just, like, last stand. If necessary, but I'm pretty happy here just bleeding off the excess and surplus Ottoman equipment, because I'm sure they have lots of excess and surplus equipment that they're just all too happy to give to us, of course. Okay, reinforcements don't need to do that, because I do actually want to start these guys building. Union of Britain has capitulated at long last. Okay, they are definitely putting the squeeze on here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of my cavalry units. I'm going to shift you over here. Add in a little bit more reinforcement. Though they are being hit pretty hard right now. The Ottomans have been planning for this offensive for quite a long time, I think. Unfortunately, it's really not going their way. Let's grab you as well. Back you off. Yeah, they've only got the 1 division here. And this isn't a desert province, so we are not doing as well as we could. I have all of my troops in the front here. I think I'm going to start withdrawing some of the more badly damaged to allow you to heal up a bit. Like that. You will then back off, you will start recovering organisation and throwing back in. In fact, let's go and send you over here. There we go. New unit has arrived. We have 1 unit, 748 defense. Crikey. Let's make sure that the reserve arrives in the fight before I withdraw the other guy. Otherwise, bad things could happen. Oh, he already went. Okay, never mind. That's that guy. Cool. So how many troops have the Ottomans lost in that engagement? We're going to say that's probably in the last, what, month? They lost 2,100. I lost 800 and a bit. Not bad. Not bad. Can't I start producing AA and RT? I mean, yes, but part of the problem is I just have so few equipment anyway. Yeah, I really should. Let's actually increase your priority to there. And then decrease. Artillery, we have a surplus. In fact, do we have a surplus of support? We do. Interesting. Baratia took 3 states. Agrarian revolt was annexed. Gandhi lost. Yeah, now these guys are pushing really quite deeply into the commune. So I think that is GG. So it's going to be the Central Powers versus the Entente. And I really hope that the Entente are the ones who get Britain. Because I think that would even the score a little bit. And in fact, it looks like Germany's going to get the most of France. I'm kind of curious who has the most war participation. That would be this one. Germany with 37. Deutsche Ostasien with 7. Poland with 6. French Republic with 10. Canada with only 2. Uh-oh. Cuba with 7. Germany's going to take most of it. Okay, we're starting to win this fight. Slowly but surely. I think we're going to go and move you in here. Because they're really pushing here. They're really trying. Just realised just how weak some of these units are. You're pretty confident about pushing out. Interesting. Alright, let's grab you and throw you back in here. I mean, this is basically just infinite experience for me. I really like this defensive position. They are not going to be able to do much against us. So it's not really in my interest to push. Although, pushing out will give me access to more industry and things, and also steal it from the Ottomans. So, try. I give you permission. That seems abortive. As does that. So let's not do this. Okay, new doctrine. That was organization, which is pretty nice. Oh, 10% breakthrough. That's going to help for the entire army. Medjay finished. So let's go and get the Labour Corps, then we can get the new Egyptian army. And at that point, we are going to be quite a lot stronger because the inexperienced military modifier is pretty painful. During the Welsh-Creek, the British employed many Egyptian labourers in the Egyptian labour camps to help provide for support for the British army. We should revive this for the modern Egyptian army. This shall provide not only support for the army, but also provide jobs for the Egyptian people, especially those from the south of Sudan. Right, so where is it? Let me just show you how bad it is. There you go, -5 organisation, -10 attack, -10 defence, -10 plan speed. Where's the announcement? Damn it, Isdar! I forgot, okay. I'm still busy eating my dinner at 10. Everyone now playing Egypt into... No, this is not Total War. Hotline. For Kaiserreich fighting the Ottomans. Come watch. Not Atch. Watch. There we are. Oops. Copy, paste. There we go. Happy now? Thanks for the reminder. How are their manpower? Their manpower is fine. They still haven't had to change anything. Okay. And shortages are being decreased. I think we lost about 200 infantry equipment in that assault, but I think they lost way more. So we're all good. We are all good. Plus these guys are actually getting built now. How crappy is the logistics network away from the coast? It is diabolically bad. I think the highest my infrastructure is outside of Alexandria and Cairo is 2. 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. This was a 2. 2, 1, 1, 1. 3. Oh, Sudan's a 3. And Marika, no. Marsha Matru is 4. Although there's only one factory there, so not really worth building up. But we, like I said, we have a fairly good potential for industry. Like this whole area, like 5, 5, 5, 4. That's pretty good. And that's only going to increase as we get more factories in states. Is the Ottoman Navy bigger than mine? Yes, doubly. He came as fast as Discord told you to. So apparently it does serve a purpose then. Doing those Discord announcements. I'm always kind of wondering how many people use that and how many people... Okay, I'm going to ask you guys. How many of you rely on Discord announcements to know when I'm streaming, and how many of you just get the notifications through on your email or phone or whatever? And how many of you just came today and are here by happenstance? In which case, hello! Improved infantry equipment. Good. Let's go and improve those a little bit more. With more defense and more breakthrough. I don't know. The Ottomans 2, 4, 4, 4. The Ottomans are moderate. I mean, I'm not going to say good because level 4 is not good. On your phone, always watching on the phone. Fair enough. Okay, so if I wanted to start actually adding artillery and AA to these divisions, how much am I going to need? I'm going to need just a little bit more artillery, then we'll be able to do that, and quite a lot more AA. What about support artillery rather than line artillery? That we can already do. Interesting. I would say go ahead. Let's do it. You already have them. Cool. And some of the training really is very nearly finished, so awesome. We got some reinforcements coming. No, 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 no. Then what I'll probably do is move the white border so it's just protecting these two, and then have the purples in all three. I mean, the other nice thing about this defensive position is we are probably just milking the experience right now. How long until I get another of these? Mountaineer's not a million miles off. We're a seventh of the way there. And then for the actual Mountaineers, closer. Come on, Ottomans, attack me! Hello, matey. Finally went to war. I've been at war for ages. Alright, let's have you guys appearing in Cairo. Just once. Deploy. I shouldn't have deployed you all. That was a mistake. Because you three are now just going to cost equipment to train. Oh well. Ooh, who's fighting? They're attacking my convoys. That's not very nice. Leave my convoys alone. Alright, we're getting the experience pretty quickly. Good. And everything is being built, though we do still have a couple of shortages. Yeah, we just need to get the industry up and running. This war really has just come to a stalemate at this point. Oh, bloody hell, look at the communes just die. I think the difference really is if Spain joins. If Spain's on the Entente side, then France tends to lose. It's just one front too many. Who are my allies? Tripolitania and Mashrak. Saudi is dead. That's the little purple guy. My infantry equipment deficit is also disappearing rather quickly, so I think what I can probably afford to do is start adding just a little more industry to those. Ooh, new Egyptian army. Modern, powerful and strong. Not since Muhammad Ali has the army of Egypt been more respected or more feared. Never again shall Egypt be ruled by a foreign power. Her armies will see the motherland proud and free. And that also means I need to import a lot more steel. Why are you failing to send me? Oh, because of the intervention. You know what? I'm going to start buying from Deutsche Mittelafrika, seeing as it's like next door and doesn't actually cost me any convoys to do. Ha! Intercept this, Ottomans. Egyptian army, will it float like a butterfly and sting like a bee? Always. Oh, they're attacking again. Rather more viciously in this direction for a change. So I think I'm going to move that Sipahi unit over to here. They are definitely giving this a jolly good shot. It'll be interesting to see if Communist America will solo the world. I mean, they'll certainly try. Okay, we're holding everywhere now. Oh no, don't leave. Stay the course. Yep, the Ottomans are now just losing more and more stuff. And I couldn't be happier. How are you guys doing? Getting there. And construction of the new infrastructure. Getting there. Definitely need to invest in some more civilian factories so I can get the rest of my infrastructure up and running. I think it'll be worthwhile investment getting a decent civilian sector, because then when I take over the Ottomans, I can invest and build them up pretty quickly. How are they doing on losses? 10,000 for 7,000. Still giving us a jolly good shot, which is unfortunate. How much steel does it take to make a civilian? None. Communist America? No. Communist America is super likely. It's the most likely. It's ridiculously overpowered at the moment. Why are you running, do their equipment, then go on the offensive? I don't understand what you mean there. Decision available. No, I do not wish to legislate any freedoms. Thank you very much. We are already As stable as I want to make us, considering it just normalizes back towards 0. Or back towards 54. 55. I hate that mechanic. Oh wow, you guys are almost next level. Come on, Ottomans, attack me again. Hit me again. Oh yeah, I know where the USA had its industrial facilities and things. It would just be nice to maybe give the others like more starting troops or something. So if the CSA can keep the war going on for long enough, then eventually their industrial power would surpass the others. But at the moment they have the manpower, the starting troops, and the industry to just wipe the floor. Like, one of the things I really liked about Kaiserreich is how balanced the civil wars tend to be. It's interesting because then civil wars can go in any direction, but 90% of the time at the moment it's CSA. Plus 10% max planning, thank you very much. Buff the other factions massively versus where they should be industrially. Yeah, I know, and in interest of gameplay, I think that's the right decision. It's just that something changed in the Waking the Tiger update to make the CSA so much stronger again. Not entirely sure what, but something. Because previously it was just that they started with too many troops. You reduced the number of troops they started with, and then it was fairly even. And then in the most recent major update, it's shifted again. Okay, so we have now got a fully modernized military, which is excellent. So we could get some more building slots in Alexandria. Go do that. Alexandria was once the largest and most important port in the Mediterranean. While she may no longer claim this particular honour, some expansion of her dry docks and anchorage will let us accommodate the young Egyptian fleet more comfortably. Especially if I do start to invest in cruisers. Which, having just finished this, I think I'm going to. Oh, I can't, because I need to invest in Suez? Yeah. Where's that? There's Sudan. Where is invest in Suez?